Canzano, feels like Chip Kelly is leaning toward UCLA. But what does that mean? While we're waiting for Chip Kelly to make a decision on where he'll coach next season, I think it's worth pointing out that Kelly has only appeared indecisive when making these kinds of big-picture coaching decisions. Not indecisive at all on 4th and 1st. Not on 3rd and 11th. Not with player discipline. But when faced with taking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers job on the eve of the Senior Bowl in 2012, Kelly second-guessed himself. He took the Bucs job on a Sunday night, then decided overnight to return to Oregon. A year later, he turned down the Eagles. Then, several days later, he took the job and left. Again, that's the appearance from 10,000 feet. But what I think really happens with Kelly on big decisions is that he's incredibly thorough, and likes to investigate all sides of an option. I expect that even as he's leaning UCLA, as looking around and sifting through the decision, asking, what am I not seeing here? It's what makes him great as a coach. Also, probably maddening to follow as a fan of a prospective landing spot. So in the spirit of Chip, let's ask what we're all not seeing here. Here are some thoughts. Oregon would love to have Chip Kelly back. Say it out loud with me. No offense to Ducks coach Willie Taggart, but if you have a chance to bring back the coach who went 46-7 and changed the trajectory of the program, you do it. So I keep wondering if the Ducks might backchannel here themselves and play some defense should Taggart become a target of Florida or Florida State. Would the Ducks really let Taggart get away and lose Kelly to UCLA? I visited some ways to play defense in a column this week. But if you're Oregon, you have to be a little nervous about Kelly to UCLA. And Taggart to one of the Florida schools in a week or two. Because what happens then? Jim Leavitt? Mario Cristobal? I'd rather have Kelly. Will Kelly even win in today's college football? You ask. It's a fair question. He didn't win in the NFL, but he went 46-7 at Oregon. Kelly was innovative, fostered the schematic advantage, played fast, wore flashy uniforms, and won big. Given that everyone is playing fast and spreading the field, what gives Kelly the advantage? I'm still a big believer in Kelly. Pete Carroll didn't win in a couple of initial NFL stops. Nick Saban didn't win either. Kelly went 26-21 in his first 3 NFL seasons, better than 15 Pro Football Hall of Fame coaches did in their first 3 seasons. Better than Bill Belichick, 21 victories, and Tom Cullen, 20, did. And in San Francisco, where he went 2-14, are we really buying that Kelly was the problem? Look, I think Kelly knows college football, and is suited to take advantage of the kinds of rules that exist in college. I think he's a boundary pusher and that he finds angles quicker and more efficiently than others. I also think that recruiting rules that bind athletes to colleges benefit a coach who wants to do things the way Kelly does. He won't have the same kinds of problems he had in the NFL. College players will buy in. I also think Kelly won't take a job that isn't a great job. He'll think it through. So yeah, I think Kelly will win big when he gets back in college. UCLA is an Under Armour university. Kelly is close with Nike co-founder Phil Knight. While the PK80 tournament is busy honoring Knight in Portland, I wouldn't doubt that Kelly is back channeling with Knight, sorting out how that hiccup might be resolved. Would UCLA become a Nike school for Kelly? Would Knight just give him the blessing? The Bruins signed a 15-year, $280 million deal with Under Armour in May 2016. That's a lot of unwinding. Except given as financial struggles maybe they'd want out? The hunch here is that it ultimately doesn't prove to be a deal-breaker. Florida saying that it has moved on from hiring Kelly as its next coach is like you saying you've moved on from Megan Fox. If Florida has moved on, it's because Kelly has informed the Gators that he's not into them. If Kelly, he'd have done the same. Play an SEC schedule? Or play the SEC winner in the college football playoff?